You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. As promised, we are on another kit here. This is the Kool Aid Freeze Factory. It can actually make popsicles, then shave them in the shaver, all in one set. See right here? Freeze, crush, slurp. Or you can just take Kool Aid, freeze it into ice cube trays, and then just crush it if you want, and then keep and eat the popsicles. So let me show you the top here. Here's everything that's currently in this box. Now, the Kool Aid mix, I have new ones, and you'll see, very colorful here. Look, they have purple, orange, green, blue, and red. Now, I'm not going to do that many, but I'm going to do some for you. Here's the back. Let's see. Double cool, make frozen Kool Aid pops and slushies. So you see, he's got the little popsicle maker here. You put ice and salt in there, and then you spin it, and it makes these little popsicles. Then you're supposed to either take those and crush them, or take ice cubes in trays, and then make shaved ice with it. Be double cool, have a party making frozen pops and slushies, and freeze lots of Kool Aid treats for your whole family. Freeze it, make Kool Aid pops or Kool Cubes, crush it, grind up Kool Cubes for yummy slushies, or slurp it. Enjoy your favorite flavor, Kool Aid pops and slushies. This was a Wham-O product. Let's see, can we get a year on this? The year is 2005. Well, I have everything in the box. Let me take it all out, show you all the pieces, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. This is everything that was in the box, and we did have the original Kool Aid packet, but I'm not going to use that. I'll keep it like that. And here is the tray. Now, this was washed, so if you see any water, that's the reason. There's little Kool Aid smileys in there. Some things we can put away real easy right here would be the Mr. Kool Aid top. Okay, that's going to go in there. And then this spoon sits here on the base. Okay, and then the cup goes there. All right, so that's that part of that, and I'll take it apart in a second. And then this is where you put your popsicle inserts, okay? Because that's going to go on top of this little machine here. Let's see. Because I think the handle goes to, oh no, that's got its own handle. So this is going to lock in, and then this spins to make the popsicles. And let's go those in there so we can see where everything goes. All right, so that's that. It says Kool Aid Freeze Factory on the side. Now, let me get this back here. I'll have to take some pieces out of the way so we can put this in. This works like pretty much all the other ones we've seen, where you put this in here, you line up the notches on this, and once you get it locked in, you're good to go. That's locked, and now we can shave our Kool Aid pops or ice cubes. Roll that all over the place. So that's basically the set. See all those pieces? Right down to that. So when I come back, I'm going to need to start the Kool Aid process so I can get that all frozen. So I will make a bunch of Kool Aid for you. Hey, Kool Aid, here we go. I'm all set to mix up my Kool Aid flavors. I have cherry, lemon lime, tropical punch, and grape. Now remember, this set can make popsicles in the little popsicle maker, or you can freeze a bunch of ice cubes. So if you want to freeze them, then you can start that early in the morning or the previous day. And then a couple things now. It says you will need a package of Kool Aid, 1 cup sugar, and 2 to 3 quarts water. But then there's this little attention in here. Well, I'm glad I noticed it. It said for better results, only add 1 quart of water to the Kool Aid flavor packet instead of the 2 quarts indicated in step 5. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got my sugars all set. And let me move these out of the way now. I just thought it looked cool. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'll move these way under here. We got some room. And I've got these big jars off to the side. So I have 4 jars. There's one. It'll be colorful in just a moment. Here is 2. Now, I got these jars originally thinking that it was going to be the full quarts of water, so this would hold most of it. So now that I'm cutting back, we'll have some room to spare on these. There's jar 3 and jar 4. Everything's been washed out And ready. These are just my mixing vessels. Okay, now sugar in each one. Here we go. It's been sitting a little bit. Let me get a spoon here. Oh, I got my little shovel. I'll use that. Okay. There is number one. So we'll make that the first packet I had cherry. I'll just set that there. We'll make this one lemon lime. So these will of course hold a lot more water, so they'll probably come about a little above halfway on this container. Oops. There is two. And then pack 3 will be the grape. Just breaking it up. Okay, and the last one here is the Tropical Punch. So I'm going to move some of this to ice cube trays, and then I'm going to try to make my own popsicles. So that requires more steps and more ingredients, but I need to get this going so I have it ready. Okay? And then in each one I need basically 4 cups of water. I think that's what it said. Yes, 2 quarts. 32 ounces. So this here is 16 ounces. So 2 of these in each one. I'm doing it this way purely for color. I just want to slowly add the colors in. And the second one. Okay, and I'll go down the line. Right now it just looks colorless, right? Look at the bubbling going on. I have a bunch of pitchers off to the side, so that's what I'm using for my water. This pitcher is done. You switch out to another pitcher, and this is cold water. Okay, one more to go. Then I'll give them a little mix and then I'll add the color. That's the part I was really looking forward to. Okay, last one. There we go. So I'll mix this up. It's going to be a lot of Kool Aid. But I have a lot of ice trays. I was thinking about making one of each. It could hold 3 popsicles. Remember that piece? It was 3 little metal canisters. So I might do 3 colors right off the bat since I have them here. Now, of course, I'll mix these better once I'm all set. But let me get colors in each one. Here we go. I need to grab a pair of scissors. Okay, so I'm going to cut the tops off of each one just so it's ready. Break it up. There's one. Okay, there's the green. Here's the grape. And then Tropical Punch. I'm going to try to do it so I can get all the colors, you know, nicely put in there so we can just watch it. So I'm opening the bags. It's like a presentation of Kool Aid making. Here we go. All right, let's see. Maybe I could do these two first, and then I'll move on to the other two. Here we go. Ooh. There, nice. I think I'm going to actually mix with the flat side. Nice and colorful. Gonna have to do some cleanup here. All right, I think we're good to go. I might have a couple pieces here I see stuck to the side on the first one and the last one. So I will get those cleaned out here. I got to get this one cleaned out. I was going to say scraped out, but I think it just needs a little bit more mixing. They're breaking up. All right, so when I come back, I'm going to fill my ice cube trays, do that next, get those in the freezer. Then after that, I'm going to make some of the popsicles. So I'll be right back. Well, let's zoom in one time. I didn't want to spill any on my tabletop, but ooh, look at the colors. All right, now I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I have my first 2-cup set. I figure I'll do it in 2-cup increments just to see. So here's the cherry. I know I'm going to make a mess at some point, so I'll just try not to make a terrible mess, I guess. But my tabletop can handle it. It's gotten wet before, so I don't want to go over the top of each one. You kind of want to stay just under so that it expands a little and you don't get a lot of crackles in your ice cubes. So less than 2 cups fills a tray. That's about right. Okay, so now we know. So let me pour this back into the cherry, and then I will do the next flavor. So I'll just give it a quick wipe out, and I'll move this one off to the side for now, and I'll move this in, and then I will switch to green now. Here we go. So far so good on my tabletop. You're bound to spill some. Not too bad. Ooh, that one's a little too much. Let me see if I can shift that just a little to another one. Okay, there we go. There's the green. I like looking at all the color. So let me move that up there so we can see all the colors. Here, I'll tell you what, I should have done a red one in this. I could do one of each color in this. So let me fill this with a green. Okay. I'll set that back there. Let me just empty this one out and go to purple. Here's what I'll do. I'll do the one cherry that I'm missing right away, since I've already done that one, so I can catch up. Okay, here we go. Okay. So now to purple. I'll move this over here. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm quickly running out of room here. Ooh, I spilled. Switch to this hand. Ooh, It's about to drip. Got it. Ooh, it's so dark. Okay. And these are interesting trays. There's 3 size cubes. I don't know if you noticed it. There's one size, this size, and looks like one more medium. So like small, medium, large. They're from the dollar store. Okay, last one is the fruit punch, I believe. If I'm doing them in order correctly. Okay. This was the thickest one. Alright, here we go. It's a long reach over there. Oh, I missed my little one in the back. I can't believe it. Okay, doing too many things. Okay, that looks pretty good. So there's that. Let me move this out of here now. Move this over here. And I'll put the red one in here, and then I'll have to do the purple real quick. Just not paying attention. Okay. Not that big of a deal though. Easy to do. And the last one. Okay. So that's set. Let me get them all in here. Make sure they're the way I want them. So when I come back, I am going to then, there's all my colors. Now I wish I would have gotten like an orange. I thought this one might have been blue too, being Tropical Punch with the blue package, but I guess not. Okay, so there we go. I will be back now. Look at that, it's a sea of Kool Aid. I will start making the popsicles. I got plenty of juice to work with. I'll be right back. Alright, so I am going to get started. Now I have this ice cream salt, which I've used before. It works pretty good. You can use table salt, any salt you want. And first things first, let's take the pin out. Let's set this here, because now, remember now, these metal popsicle holders are going to be spinning around in that. Nothing touches the actual salt. So step 1, half a cup salt. Pour into the freeze container. Okay, then it says 1 cup water. So I think I have this one almost to a cup. I'm going to need more. I just wanted to get it super cold. Okay, 1 cup water. There we go. Okay, and then add ice, leaving approximately 3/4 inches free from the top. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. Ice. Add. I'm going to have to chip away a little bit here because it is pretty hot in here, so hopefully everything works okay. Basically making a slushy-like mixture. You want this to be able to spin like that. That's about 1 inch from the top. I think we're pretty good there. Okay, and now it says measure 1 cup of salt. Alright, so now I need a cup of salt. spread that around. Half a cup. And then the rest. Wow, look at that. Okay, and then measure half a cup of water now. Wow, lots of stuff in there. Half a cup of water. This should make it all slushy again. Here we go. Okay, so it's not over the edge, which is good. Let me just break that up just a little. Okay, now move contents in the bowl, slightly distribute the salt, which I did. Place the lid with the aluminum pop molds in place. Gonna have to do some wiggling. Oh, nice fit. Okay, that's good. Ease the pop makers into the ice mixture until the lid is flush with the bowl. Insert the pin. That's a good step there. Can't forget that. Okay, so now I should be able to spin, which I can. Ooh, we're going to have some spinning. The outside is very cold. Pour your Kool Aid into the 3 aluminum pops. Do not overfill. Okay, I don't know what filling is. I don't know what underfilling is. I'm just going to do it right here with this. Doesn't take a lot. Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Okay. Let me just get that wiped up there. Okay, now the purple. Okay, I'm making sure not to overfill. Get in there. And now the green. I've been wiping it down each time. My tool, that is. Do you think it's going to make me popsicles? It's cold, that's for sure. Okay. Not overfilled. Leave some room for expansion. There. Now lastly, it says, place the 3 Kool Aid man holders into the middle of each mold. Turn the handle holding this lid pin for several seconds until the ice settles. We kind of did that, so okay, I think we're good. So now these go in. 1, 2, 3. Okay. After 8 minutes. Ooh. So turn either clockwise or counterclockwise. It doesn't say how fast, but with those little guys in there, I don't think it could be too fast. Let's make some room. Need a lot of elbow room here. So I'm not sure I'm going to do the whole 8 minutes this time. I know it's a long time. The other ones are like 6. It seemed okay. So let me set my timer for 8. What I'll probably do, though, is put on my room air conditioner. I've been doing that. So you're going to hear a hum in the background. But that's just so that I can do this here. All right, 8 minutes. Here we go, starting. Let me read a little bit. At least we'll take up some reading time. Okay, so here let's go from that previous step. Turn the handle holding the center hole pin for several seconds until the ice settles around the pop mold. We did that. Turn the handle either clockwise or counterclockwise, rotating continuously. It's kind of hard. These don't lock in. You're going to have to, you don't want to hit them. I want a little more breather room here, too. I seem way too close. Okay. After 8 minutes, ooh, that's going to take some time. Test the Kool Aid pops. When you gently pull on a holder and it doesn't move, go to step 9. I'll have to keep adjusting these. Hopefully at some point they just stick. If any holder moves, the mixture is not yet frozen. Continue to crank the handle another 2 to 3 minutes and test again. Pull out center pin and remove pop molds. Briefly run cool water over the entire bottom surface of the pop molds. Pull on each holder to release and remove the Kool Aid pop from the mold. Enjoy your Kool Aid. Well, I'll tell you what, after this, I think I am going to enjoy it. So see, it's already been 2 minutes. I'm going to just reverse it. Sometimes feels like it wants to stick. The outside is very cool. Let's look down this way so you can see the revolutions going around and watch my Mr. Kool Aid Man. Let's turn it this way. Hey, hey, Kool Aid. Freeze Factory. Does it feel like, yeah, they're already, see, they're stuck. This one's stuck. That one's almost stuck. This one's really stuck. So, I think we might have something here. Alright, so I think I'm going to turn the air conditioner on. You've never heard this before. I usually turn it off, but it's really hot today. So I have a remote and I will start it. And you'll hear it go in the background. A nice hum. It's on high, full blast. And that'll help me. Because sweat is dripping off my forehead. That's how hot I am. This should cool the room down. I'm going to flip my instructions and read. It says, follow steps 1 through 11 for frozen pops above. After pulling the Kool Aid pop from the pop mold, use the back of the spoon to break it up into chunks. See, that's what I was saying. Why would you want to take all that time to break it up to put it through the ice machine? So that's why I made the cubes. Be careful to keep chunks from scattering off the table. Break more than one Kool Aid pop to make a bigger slushie. Ooh. Open the top of the cube crusher. Okay, that's where we get to the cube crusher. So you open the top, you put your pieces in there, and make your slushie coming out. I'm going to have to come back and make slushies with all 4 flavors. Okay, we're past the halfway point. That's why I wanted to do it this way with 4 different colors, but I ended up with 3 different colors. I should have got orange. Orange or yellow? The last time I accidentally hit one, it stuck. It didn't move. So I think we're going to have popsicles here in a second. Okay, down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm making my own music now. Put on some music while you wait and watch me spin. Now we're under 3 minutes. Ooh, I tapped that one again and it didn't move. Look, stuck, stuck, stuck. Ooh, these are going to be good. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. So it feels like it's sticking again. I accidentally hit it with the top of my knuckle. 2 minutes. I might have to stop my camera because it only records for 12 minutes. So we'll see. See a stop here? I'll be right back. Okay, that was a brief second. So we're at 1 minute, 50 seconds. These HD cameras only record for about 12 and a half minutes. There's no way to bypass that. It'd be great if it restarted recording seamlessly, but it doesn't. So you get 12 and a half minutes, then it restarts, you lose a few seconds. I'm switching hands. Alright, I have 1 minute. You've stuck with me the entire 8 minutes. Thank you. I think we're good. It said if it's not stuck, then keep going. I would say these are pretty stuck. Okay, under a minute. So I have to take the pin out, pull the mold out, and then try to get the popsicles out. Here we go. 25 seconds. I think I'm going to do it without running it under water. Just maybe use my hand to heat it up. Alright, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Stop. Turn that off. Let's pull up. Yeah, I'd say they're stuck for sure. Let's lift this. Oh, pin first. Pay attention. I'm just so excited. There we go. Look at that slushy creation. Let's see if we can wiggle one out. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to put it under sink like it says, just for a few seconds. Okay, that didn't take much. They should come right out. Ooh, look at that. There's one. Those came out good. 2 and 3. I'm just going to lay them down because they look so good. And then I'm going to take a quick picture of them. I think they came out great. So I will let you, well, actually I'll use that as my thumbnail. There, I don't even need to take a picture. We'll just use that right out of the video. Except this guy's going one way. Let's move this guy this way. And now they're all facing the same way. There. So what do you think about those? Now you could break them up. And it looks like when you heated it with the water, you want to go slow. And it looks like they're ready to eat. So which one am I going to eat? I'm not sure. Let me take a look. I think I'm going to try this one. That's really good. That was the fruit punch, I believe. Lemon lime, one of my favorite combinations. Not as strong as that. And now the grape. It's pretty good. Let me show you. I mean, it's a good popsicle consistency to it. See that? Let me break this one off. See? Looks just like a popsicle. And I'll tell you what, I'm sweating. And it is refreshing. I feel better now. Alright, so my other ice cubes are still in the freezer. I'm going to have to come back another day or later in the evening to wrap it up and show you the ice shaving part of this set. So I'll see you in a little bit. Here we go, the second part of this maker set. Now I would say the first part where I made the popsicles was a success, and you probably could make them over and over as long as that ice solution with the salt and water was, keeping it cool. You could probably do it again. So now here's all the cubes I made. I have the cherry, the lemon lime, the grape, and the fruit punch. and this little combo deal. So I'm going to do that one first. So let me move everything off to the side. Now the last time I did this, I just brought in a nice white plate, and I can crack my cubes on it, and then you can take a look. So here it is. And then let me bring in my little ice shaver. It's little, it's smaller compared to the ones we've done in the past. So it's all together, it's been washed. So let's check out, let's see if we can break these cubes out here. It's so nice, it's like a puzzle of ice. Here we go, come on. They're moving, they're just hitting my hand. Ooh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, it's got the Kool Aid smile on it. Can you see the Kool Aid smile in there? Alright, so let's just get this in here. Drop one in. Let's drop the lemon lime. This is going to be a combination of all of them. Let's put our little Kool Aid guy inside. Move our plate. And let's see how it works. Okay, seems to be hard to do at this angle, that's for sure. I'm reaching over my camera. Okay, so that is the first flavor. Let me put you straight in there. We always have issue with lighting on these to try to get into the machine, but let me just isolate this flavor first and see with my little spoon. Ooh, really nice lemon lime flavor. I like that. It's melting quick, so I gotta move a little bit quicker. I'm gonna drop 2 in now. So now that's the grape and the cherry. That's really cool. It's making a nice color combination. Let me try them all together. I wish they would have given you a much bigger spoon. Okay, and the last one was that fruit punch. Okay, look at that. Falling out all over my tabletop now. Well, I gotta get a bigger spoon. Alright, well, let me take this one, try it. Because I'll do a few more for you. These are good. Probably some of the best flavors I have ever tried in one of these sets. It's sweet, but not too sweet. I'm eating off my table. Alright. I don't think I even need to wash it. I'll clean it out. I'll come back and try some of those other cubes. Well, I ate the first one, so now I am going to do just a fruit punch. And I'm going to use my little bowl. And I'll show you. These cubes are bigger now. Here, let me show you. Bigger, much bigger. See? And they're melting quick here because it is warm. So I want to quickly get to this step. So I'm going to put, when I change my lighting for you on this, I hope they fit. Ooh, they just barely fit. Alright, so this is a straight fruit punch. Well, they really do shave really nice. Now, it looks like I'm struggling a little. That's because I'm working over the top of my camera. I'm trying to do this standing a foot away. So it does make it harder than if I had it right up with me. That was 2 cubes. Ooh. That's 3 cubes. I would say that's pretty good. Look at that. Makes a lot. And it's super flavorful, I have to say. Cutting down on the water really helped. Alright, let's take a closer look at that one now. I'm gonna have to do some lighting adjustment here. When I come back, I'll show you a different perspective, but look at that. My fingers are sticky, but if you want a nice shaved ice, do the Kool Aid mix with half the water like they suggested. All right, let me come back and do the purple one. All right, so purple's next. Just giving you a top-down view. That cup I didn't need. I have a little green one there, so I will stick in one of the cubes. See how they just fit in there? I think I could put 2 in there. Yes, it's going to be really tight, but I will do it. So I'm reaching in. That's why it seems like I'm struggling. So far, I will say this is probably the stickiest setup I've ever had. And I did have to rinse it out. I kind of washed everything, gave it a quick rinse because it is very sticky. But as you can see, it makes a really nice one. Look at that. Hopefully. I'm trying to stack them all next to each other. So I even kind of took this and dug in there and made a nice little snowball pile. Well, I gotta eat that now. All right. I think I'm gonna go right into the next one. So I have a wet rag. I've just been wiping off my space. Look at that. I'll come back in. Grape is done. Let's do a green one now. So I've been doing about 4 cubes and saving the other ones. I gotta go back in the freezer. All right, here we go. Two at a time. Let's be daring. So it's gonna get a little purple in this one. Well, that's a cool color combination with the purple and the green. I could also be pushing too hard. I seem to want to push down at this distance. Okay, 2 more. There we go. Gotta hold it this way. Get it started. Well, I gotta say at this point, I'm happy I haven't hit the camera. Okay, almost down to the bottom. Okay, that's like a combo, like a grape and lemon lime. Save all that. Okay. Oh, I gotta try it. That's good. There's the next one. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And look, they're holding up pretty good. A little warm in here, but they're still doing okay. All right, here we go. And then 1 more red one. Oh, look, I only got a red bowl. That's okay. Here we go. The last one. So far, I can't say. I think I like the lemon lime the best so far, but I'm partial to lemon lime. Let's just bring it straight on again. Might be easier for me because the camera's a little lower now. I don't have to reach as far. And I'll tell you what, I'll put 1 in. Let's see. That's 3 colors now. That was a little easier for me. That was better. That's better. See how nicer that is now? I don't have to reach as far. Ooh, look at that. And I'm not forcing 2. That squeaking you hear is because there's rubber feet on the bottom. Okay, there you go. All right. Last one. It makes really nice ones. Look at that. It's a very nice slushy kind of texture to it. All right, here we go. Wipe my hands. Like I said, everything is really sticky. Okay. Now we will look at these three, just like the Popsicles, which I thought were fantastic. I really like those. These four, sorry. I had 3 Popsicles. Alright, so, what would you do? Mix and match. Take a little bit of the lemon lime and a little bit of the cherry. Little fruit punch. And a little bit of the grape. Super tasty. Let me give you a close-up of those. I still think this is one of the best flavorings I've ever tried. It reminds me closer to what I would do with my, what I used to do with my flavors. So there you go. The Kool Aid Freeze Factory. I made 3 Popsicles and 4 different shaved ices here. And I have to say, probably the best flavor I've had so far, and there's more on the way. Got some interesting stuff coming up on a few more of these machines. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like these kinds of maker sets. And thanks for supporting us and watching all of our videos. And now I have a lot of eating to do, so thanks for watching. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.
thanks for watching.